Hey guys, I'm Prodigy from Airsoft Hero and Airsoft Team Kilo23. Today we're going to be taking apart the Kalash AK47 60th anniversary. This guy right here. So what we're going to do is open this thing up, go inside the gearbox and see what's inside this gun, what makes it run, and see really how durable it can be over time. Now the first thing we're going to look at here is the hop-up unit. You can see that the bucking there is actually an H bucking. So it puts two different spins on the BB instead of just the one straight across. This results in usually a more accurate shot every time and just a straighter BB flight in general. Also, as you can see here, the motor contacts are soldered right onto the motor, so there's no extra resistance created by a motor pin. You can see on the side of the motor cage that says CM28, so this is in fact a CYMA rifle. This is produced by CYMA or CYMA. The fuse is actually a little different than most. It kind of looks like a G&G style fuse a little bit. And the gun does have a mini Tamiya connector and 18 gauge wiring. Now on the side of the gearbox here is a long slit. Now I'd imagine this is for the blowback version of this AK-47. This version does not have blowback, so there's nothing that's going to be going through here. Now the motor itself seems like it has quite a bit of torque. It is decently difficult to rotate the pinion gear. So that is a plus. It'll get you a decent rate of fire with the higher power spring that it has. If you want to downgrade the spring a little bit to say an M100 or so, you're going to get a higher rate of fire because of that. Now that we have the gearbox apart, we can go ahead and examine every little bit of it in detail. The spring is about an M100 or an M110 power, and it's not attached to the piston or piston head in any way like some Tokyo Marui variants. The plastic spring guide is so-so quality compared to other spring guides. It does have one small little metal washer at the bottom of it. Now the cylinder assembly is actually pretty good considering. The tappet plate is pretty flexible, so it's not going to break on you anytime soon, and it's covered with this clear grease, so it's a little unusual. Your hands are going to get pretty dirty working on this gearbox. The nozzle is clear and has no internal O-ring, and again, it does have this clear grease all over it, so it's a little odd. The cylinder head has a light damper on it, so that helps suppress the noise. And it rocks back and forth inside the cylinder, goods and bads. It is a full cylinder, no ports, so you do get the added FPS with that. The piston's not half bad. Full teeth. The second to last tooth is not removed, but it does have one metal tooth on the front. It's made of steel, so that helps. The piston head is ported, has a pretty good O-ring and quite a bit of grease on it, so that's good. It does have a slight concave on the head, so that kind of helps reduce the noise and increase the air seal. The gears themselves are actually pretty good quality for a CYMA or Kalash or whichever company you want to call this gun. The gears themselves do have quite a bit of the toothpaste green grease on them. This gun's shimming quality really isn't the greatest, but if you can get in here and re-shim it yourself, you're going to have a really good sounding gun. It is using 6mm metal bushings, so that's much better than having plastic bushings in there. These are going to last you a lot longer than plastic bushings. The anti-reversal latch right here is made of the same steel material as the gears, and it seems pretty strong, so I doubt that's going to go on you anytime soon. Overall, this gun's internal quality is about what you'd expect for about $160 from CYMA, Kalash, Cybergun, or whichever company you really want to call this. It seems to be pretty durable internally. I doubt it's going to go on you anytime soon. Even though it's poorly shimmed, the gears seem pretty durable, and I think they can take the abuse for quite a while. The internal build quality is actually pretty good, and it's about what you expect for $160 at AirsoftHero.com. I'm Prodigy from Airsoft Hero and Airsoft Team Kilo23. Signing off.